Hello. Happy Saturday. It's Saturday. Woo! Happy almost St. Patty's Day. I mean, I know it's not till Thursday, but happy weekend before St. Patty's Day. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here, Bailey in a Bucket. It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you again for reading or watching, listening to my read streams of a series of unfortunate events. I'm glad you've enjoyed those, and thank you for joining us live tonight. Hi, Puffy. How are you doing tonight? I know it's kind of like prime time on a Saturday, so I don't expect a huge crowd tonight. People are probably doing like family stuff, and that's totally cool. I just was in the mood to play some more Murder by Numbers, so I wanted to do a stream and do that today, since I had the time and the energies. So we're going to be doing some that. How dare you not wear green on the weekend before St. Patty's Day? Okay, here we go. I'm about to be a weirdo that's going to show my feet on the camera, but I have green socks on. And my eyes are green, so I get a pass. Favorite books and watch the Netflix show twice. Awesome. So I am wearing green. Thank you very much. But good job trying to call me out. Oh, hey, green feet. Hey, Coley. My eyes are green. It's hard. I keep trying to look at myself looking at the camera. They're hard to see on camera, but my eyes are green. I just go like this and you could see them, right? Yeah, the green screen's probably making them look a little bit more hazel than they are green, but they're really more green than they are hazel. Your green are the color of your green screen, and eyes don't count. Okay, well, I'm still wearing green socks, so that counts. That counts. And hello, Coley, officially, and Summer. I hope you're doing well tonight. I hope that this opens up the way I want it to. Then why can we see your eyes? Look, Jeremy, I don't know. Coming up in here, trying to call me out. The intro is so loud, sorry. Hi, Jeremy. I'm gonna skip this because we watch it every time. I think we did all of these. Yeah, we watched Scout. We did all of those, so. We really came in here with a lot of sass. You really did. It's okay. You haven't seen this game before. It's very loud, so let me cut it down a little bit. This is a game called Murder by Numbers, as you can see. It is a visual novel where we try to solve some mysteries. Nope. Nope. Back. 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 How come it won't let me go back? I don't understand. Nope. I don't want to watch. I don't want to do this again. I've already done this. It's a visual novel where we're solving some mysteries, some murders, and there's also nonogram puzzles in it that I like very much. Stop! I just want to go back to the case select. I clicked the wrong thing. I don't want to read all this again. I already went through it. Yeah, trust is gonna be broken. Scout's our best friend, but now we don't trust him. Blah, blah, blah. Oh my gosh. Then this lady showed up in our apartment, and she's the one who told us that, like, Scout's gonna ruin our life, and blah, blah, blah. We should talk to her about Scout, because otherwise he'll probably kill us or something. But, I mean, look at that face. Does that look like the face of a killer? No. He's cute. Case closed. Yeah, I know. I know that. Okay, here we go. Case select 3. This is what I want. Case 3, if the shoe fits. Okay. Yes. After the Starshine Awards, things changed. I'd been through plenty of change already that summer, but this was different. This was big. But I guess change is hardest to recognize when it's happening to you. It felt like an eternity ago that I left Ryan and struck out on my own. If you told me back then that I'd end up living with a robot, well, let's just say that was never the plan. I didn't know why that stranger thought Scout was dangerous, but the more time I spent with him, the less I believed it. So we just carried on, like everything was normal. We watched films, visited museums, and Scout devoured the public library 5 books at a time. For a while, it felt like progress, but deep down, I knew I was running away. Running from Scout's past, and from my future. But I couldn't run forever. I know I can't run forever, but I can't stay still for too long.
Oh, good morning, Honor.
Morning, Scout. Get up to much last night?
I read the final 3 volumes of the Encyclopedia Totalis. I think my favorite was Zirconia. They're so pretty.
Now we just need to think of a way to get those encyclopedias back to the library before they realize we took them.
Also, I read that Julia Child's book that you've never opened.
Hey, I was gonna get around to it at some point.
Anyway, I spent the night trying to perfect the French omelet. Here, I made one for you.
Huh. I can get used to this. Oh, hey, Casey. How'd your date with the perfume guy go last night? It was the 3rd one, right? Did you... Wait, is that why you're calling me at this ungodly hour? Because you're doing the walk of shame? You hussy, tell me everything. Call your friend a hussy. Oh my god, okay, calm down, calm down. Where did you say you are? Got it, we'll be there as soon as we can.
What's up, Honor?
It's KC.
Is he okay?
He's fine, but it looks like he's just found himself at a murder scene. Whoa, that's not what I was expecting.
Honor, are my sensors malfunctioning again, or is that a giant shoe?
No, your sensors are working fine. Not just a giant shoe either, it's a giant killer shoe. Darling, you're here. What a mess this all is.
What the hell
happened here? What a fun. Scout, baby, if you're gonna stop making quips, we need to have a talk about timing.
I'm sorry.
You two. Of course you're here. Come on, Scout, let's get scanning. I guess we'll scan first and question later? Okay. The gate? Okay. So how's it going? When I'm doing the puzzles, I feel like I just should fill the space with talking. So how is everybody doing? How's your weekend going so far? So basically how these puzzles work is I'm using the numbers up top and on the side to figure out how many in each row and column are filled. And they have to be separated by, like, each number has to be separated by at least 1 space. So I kind of just use process of elimination, and they usually make a picture. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay. I usually have to, like, count. So this has to be the 3 because it wouldn't fit here with the 1s. So 1, 1, and this is 3 up. This is gonna be filled. Coley, it was fun watching you play Goose Game earlier. It was so cozy, I ended up falling asleep on the couch watching you. Took a little nap, a little Saturday nap. 1 space 1 space 1 2. It was very cozy and goosey. Yeah, Coley was playing Untitled Goose Game earlier on her stream. It was so much fun to watch. 1 2 space 1 2 3 space 1. Okay, 1 space 1 2 3 space 1 2. I think. Oh, actually, I don't know about that. It is 6:52 p.m. for me currently. I'm in Eastern time. Don't forget we lose an hour of sleep tonight. It's the worst. Daylight savings time is kinda the worst. Honk honk. So this has got to be the 2. 1 1 1 3 1. So this has got to be 2 3 like that. It's Saturday. It's Saturday for me. 6:52 p.m. on Saturday night. So this has got to be 1. This has got to be 2. Okay. Rockin' and rollin', here we go. It's Sunday for me. You must live in another country. So that's neat. Hello. From abroad. I found a sneaker left. Like a sneaker that was left behind or a sneaker for a left foot. I'm assuming a sneaker for a left foot. Oh, you're Aussie. Okay, great. A sneaker? Whoever was driving the float must have left it behind when they fled the scene.
It would appear to be designed for a left foot. Hypothesis: the killer only has one leg!
I mean, you might be right, or it might just be one half of a pair.
The plot thickens.
I still want to do some scanning. Okay, so that was like here. We found that shoe like here. Something in the plant. Yeah, Aussie like Australia. Australian. No, I understood what you meant. So, 1 space 1 space 1 2 3 4. Okay. Space 1 2 3 4 space 1. 1 space 1 2 3 4. So this is probably also part of the 4. I would love to see Australia one day as well. I want to go to Australia and see koalas because koalas are my favorite animal. So I would love to do that one day. I hopefully can one day. Exactly, Coley, exactly. Hey, Coco. I'm in WA, so like no COVID. Awesome. So WA is assume one of the like states or territories of Australia. I can't remember all of the states. The only story that has happened, Coco, I just started case 3. So we were just like chilling. Honor was talking about how she's just gonna choose to trust Scout, even though that lady showed up in her apartment and was like, don't trust Scout, he'll ruin your life, kind of thing. And then she got a phone call from KC who said that he was at a murder scene. So we rushed over and now we're investigating the murder scene. Let's see. 1 space, 1 space, 1, 2 space, 1. Nope. There's got to be 3 ones after that one, so it's got to be like this. So then 5. These are going to be empty. Yeah, so you haven't really missed much yet, Coco. There is a new mystery. So if this has got to be 4, 1, it's got to be like this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Two. 2. 4. 2. 2. There's NSW, WA, ACT, NT, SA, and QLD. I know QLD is Queensland. What does WA stand for? I wish I knew Australian states better, but I don't. West Australia. Okay. So is a city like Perth in West Australia? Because I know Perth. I know of the city Perth. So would that be considered, is that in West Australia? This has got to be 1. Ooh, Perth is the capital. Okay, cool. So I kind of know where that area is. I say as if I've been there. I've never been to Australia. One day. Okay, cool. You're also in West Australia. Nice. Lovely. So what time is it for you? You're like 14 hours ahead or something, right? So that would mean it's like, is it like 9-ish a.m. for you? I'm just guessing. 1, 2, 3, space 1. 8 a.m. Okay. Sounds good. So you're 13 hours ahead. Yeah, we have a couple Twitch friends that are in Queensland that pop in when they can, and it's great to see them when they can be here. So it's great to have Aussie friends. Oh, you went to Queensland for a holiday? How was it? Was it lovely? Okay, so that's gotta be like that. This puzzle is more difficult than it looks. 1 and 2, so this has gotta be the 1. 3. It was so cool, and there was a massive pool. That's so fun! It's always nice to take a nice dip in the pool on a hot day. Okay, so we gotta do it like this. 1 and 2. 1. Okay. I don't know what this is a picture of. At all. Broken dial. Okay. Holiday house was massive, like for 10 people. Wow. That's cool. Oh, I didn't realize there was a dead man laying right here.
The glass cover of the speedometer's been smashed.
Something must have hit it when the float crashed into the club.
Or someone, perhaps the driver.
It's certainly possible. Yeah, I didn't even realize there was a dead man laying right here. So my bad. Excuse me while I continue to search, though, sir. Dead body. I have to do a puzzle for his body. Oh my gosh. Does F stand for fantastic or it's my like my grade? So the better I do over the course of the case, it'll move from like F to D, or F to E to D to C to B to A to S, and S being like superior, I guess. Okay, 1, 2, 3, space 1, space 1, 2, space 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, space 1, space 2, space 1. One, 2, 3, space 1, 2, space 1, 2. Remove error 1, 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, space 1, 2. Okay. 1, 2, 3, space 1, space 1, space 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, space 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, space 1, 2. So that could be part of that. This has got to be part of the 6, right? But that could stretch all the way down here. So all of that could fit there. One, 2, space 1, space 1, space 1, 2. 2, space 1, space 1, space 1, 2. Okay, so this has got to be part of the 4, and this has got to be part of the 3. So we'll eliminate everything else. Okay, so here's the 5 right there. Boop, boop. Okay. 2. Easy peasy. This is 3. 2 could be anywhere in here. 1. Whoop. 1, 2. Okay, I love it when the puzzle just starts to come together and I don't have to think too hard about it. Those are the best. 1, 1, 1. Bum, 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 bum. I'm sitting in a dressing gown in a chair, and then I see your stream and I click. Sorry, I'm not giving it. Oh, no, it's totally fine. You can chat as much as you'd like. I don't think anybody has felt discouraged from talking. Let's see. What do I want to do here? 1, 2, 3, 1. At least we know that'll go out like that. Oh, wait. 3, 2. It kind of looks like something here. But I clicked on the dude, so I'm wondering if it's like something that we found on him, like in a pocket or something. I'm thinking it must be something we found in a pocket. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3. I hope you're doing okay tonight, Coco, though. Two, 6, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 5. Got it. What is that? A wallet or A passport. Okay. We found a passport. This must be the victim's passport. Let's see. His name is Oliver Laurel, U.S. citizen. Date of birth would make him 26. It's gotta be an apple.
A passport is an item for traveling to foreign countries, correct? Perhaps he was going on holiday soon?
People sometimes use them as ID too, but it is a bit strange that he'd be carrying it here.
Will I need a passport if I go to another country?
I shouldn't think so. Not if I check you into the hold in my suitcase anyway.
I do not like the sound of that.
There's still more to investigate? Bro, okay. So we found the passport. Massive shoe. Okay, here we go. They used to always look like an apple to me. Oh, okay, here's a big one. We got 12. We got 10. So it's always easy to start at like an edge if possible. 5. The gate strikes again, indeed. 7, 10, 12, 2, 1. Okay, 5, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Three. This one's very, like, got a lot filled in. Whoops. 6. Time for Oreos. That sounds delicious. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you a Oreo in milk dunker? Or do you just eat them straight? Oops. Milk or no milk? I am no milk. I eat my Oreos opposite the way you do, V, so you just like eat them like this, just like a cookie. You don't separate them like I tend to do. I don't typically do milk with Oreos. They do be soggin' if milk, you are right. I do like milk with chocolate chip cookies. But only if the cookies are warm. If the cookies are not warm anymore, then I don't want milk. I pull it apart and eat the naked side first. Oh, okay. I eat the full side first, as you know. Hi, Disney. How are you tonight? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. So this is definitely 4 because it fits. 12, 2, 3, 2. Man, we filling in a lot. Okay. 4, 2, 10, 6. Okay. All right. Something roundish. It's an apple. I'm doing pretty good today. It's gotta be an apple. 4. This was finished. Okay. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2. 2. 1, 2, 2. 3. 3. 1, 1. 2. Okay. Alright, we're getting it. We're getting there. This one's complete. That could be any of those two. This one could go either way. 1, 2, 3 ones. So that will go like this. Boom. This one's finished. That one's finished. 2. Got it. Nope. Got it. I see a hamburger. It's Mike Wazowski. Oh my gosh, where did you get a Mike Wazowski emote? It's a wheel. It's Luke Skywalker. Sushi. It's a rock. When am I gonna rank up?
Honor, there's something interesting about this tire. The tread appears to be undamaged, which indicates that the vehicle didn't break before it hit the club.
Or the victim. Now that you mention it, there aren't any skid marks, are there? This streamer Fire Dragon has one with his face on it, so that's where it's from. So they didn't try to slow down or swerve? I don't think this was an accident. Okay, can't investigate anything more, so we'll talk to people. I guess we'll talk to Casey and find out, like, what the heck's going on. Babe, isn't it just awful? What happened here? What the heck happened here? Your guess is as good as mine. I was in the area, decided to swing by. Fran mentioned to me she had the place done up, so I thought I'd take a look at the outside at least. But when I got here, well, this is what I found. Fran? I have a feeling that's a name you've mentioned before. Frantasia. She owns the place. She's also my drag mother of sorts.
I could not find any records in my database for Dragmother.
Ah, right. How to explain? When I first came to the States, I didn't know anyone. I landed at LAX with a makeup palette under one arm and a head full of dreams. Then reality hit, and it hit hard. I met Fran in a club one night, she took me under her wing, and that's when I learned that drag queens will do anything to help with their makeup, even adopt a lost British gay boy.
I see, so she's like a mother figure to you, but not a blood relation.
I thought you had to do drag to be in a drag family. I know, and it does seem a waste not to use these cheekbones for profit, doesn't it? I don't know, I think doing makeup on other people is my calling, and a drag family is full of people who need makeup on them pretty much every day, so it worked out. They were my support network back when I couldn't get a job to save my life. Fran and her sisters put me up, kept me fed, spread the word. Everything I have is thanks to the kindness of queens. Since things blew up with Murder Miss Terry and the other regular work, though, I've not seen as much of them as I used to, or should do. Where's Fran now? Fran fraud. I just called her before I spoke to you. She's not turned up yet, though. It always takes her at least an hour and a half to get ready, though, so she's probably mid-beat as we speak. But her club's just been smashed into. Surely she wouldn't spend that long on... Ed likes to draw a line between club life and the rest of his life. Drag only when on the premises. Oh, right. Ed is Fran's boy name. Edwin Tinker. Tinker by the name, Tinker by nature.
He mends metal instruments. He's a man of many talents.
No, Tinker's British slave for... Well, you know what? That doesn't matter. Okay, what is this place? Magellan's. Kind of a weird name for a gay bar, isn't it? Well, it's not strictly a gay bar. How did Fran describe it? Something like Magellan's in a port in the storm for those exploring the stormy scenes of gender. That's the family-friendly reason behind the name. Are you a regular? I mean, knowing the owner's gotta be good for some free drinks, right? Fran hasn't owned it for that long. The bar's been here for years, but she only took it over recently. I came here for the big party she threw to celebrate her new venture, but I haven't been back since. Do we have anything to show? Oh yeah, we did find all this stuff. I'm sorry, babe, my head's all over the place. Why are you showing me this? Okay. Nothing to say. We've identified the victim. His name is Oliver Laurel. Doesn't ring a bell, but then again, I'm not a regular, so I don't know many of the customers. You don't think it could be, you know, homophobic attack, do you? We don't even know if he was a customer here. Could have just been a random hit and run. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, so he doesn't know anything but the passport. Well, he didn't even know anything about the passport. Okay, detective. Should have known he'd call you. Nice to see you too, Detective Cross. If I told you to stop sticking your noses in and go home, what are the chances you'd actually do it?
I estimate the chance is approximately 0.00001%. That does, however, factor in a small margin of error.
Would that margin of error happen to be 0.0001%?
Bingo!
I can't even manage to be mad at you two anymore. Fine, I suppose you did a pretty good job last time, and the crime scene team have just finished up anyway. You can help out, but cause any trouble, and so help me God. Do you have any idea what happened? Looks like a fairly standard hit and run. Well, except they left the vehicle behind, so I guess it was a literal run. Also, the vehicle is a giant stiletto. So, on balance, pretty far from your standard hit and run. This is your first death by stiletto? You don't want me to answer that question. Trust me. I like Detective Cross. What do we know about this club? I'd have thought that was more of a question for your friend over there.
I do not understand. What do you mean by that?
He means it's a gay club, and he being an old straight man wouldn't know anything about that. Less of the old, thanks, but you're not wrong. This isn't something I know much about. Wait, you're letting us take a look at the crime scene? Forensics have already been and gone, and they've already inspected the scene. There's nothing for you to mess up. At this early stage in an investigation, it's important to consider everything. Every piece of evidence, every hypothesis. So sure, knock yourselves out. Come back here and show me everything you find, and we'll see what your conclusions are. Do we know anything about the victim? He had some ID on him. I'm surprised Robo Boy over there hasn't found it yet. We did. Do we have any suspects at this point? Well, the only person with any connection to the incident so far is that friend of yours. KC? You don't think he did it, do you? I'd like to keep an open mind at this stage of investigation. I'd suggest you do the same. But he called it in. He did, and then he called you. Are you trying to imply something, Detective Cross? There'll be time for implications later. Right now it's about finding out as much as we possibly can, no matter how innocuous it may turn out to be.
We found this sneaker, Detective Cross. I have a hypothesis. The presence of only a single sneaker could indicate that our perpetrator has only one leg.
I don't think that's very likely.
But you said we must consider every hypothesis!
Did I say every hypothesis? I meant every credible hypothesis. Aww. The dial on the shoe's dashboard was smashed. Indeed it was. What do you think that means?
Hypothesis. The driver of the shoe collided with the dashboard on impact.
Not bad. One to keep in mind for sure. Yep, that's the victim all right. Oliver Laurel. I've radioed his name to the station. They're gonna get back once they have more info for me. No wear on the treads and no marks on the floor. Looks like they didn't try to slow down.
That's what I said.
And what do you think that means? I don't know. Well, what do you think? I don't know. What do we think? I don't know. I mean, a vehicle ran into a building and killed a person, so it was definitely murder. I mean, that's not an inaccurate statement. I'm gonna say it was definitely murder. It was definitely a murder. The lack of wear on the float's tires, plus the absence of skid marks, point towards that. Really? What about those tires indicates the victim was killed deliberately? Well, that they didn't break. They went straight for the club. But not necessarily straight for the victim. He might have just been in the way. You're halfway there. What I'm trying to get at is it isn't always murder. You have to consider accidental death, too.
I see.
So what in the... It's even worse than I imagined. Fran, oh, it's terrible. Thanks Streisand you weren't in there. I'm Detective Cross, investigating officer. I'd appreciate you've only just arrived, but I'd like to ask you a few questions inside, if I may. Miss, You can call me Fran. And sure, let's head inside, shall we? Okay, we're going inside. I can't believe it. Just look at the place. Okay, we've got an officer at the victim's address. He's bringing over some items of interest. I'm gonna wait outside. Honor, you find out what you can from Miss Tasia. Honestly, just call me Fran. Right, okay.
Honor, perhaps we should take a look around inside, too.
Investigations! Can't wait to do another apple puzzle. Is there anything to look at in here? There's gotta be, right? Okay, here we go. Holy moly. Alright, we got... Whoopsies. This isn't called accidental death by numbers. That's true. 5, 6, 7, 8. Detective Cross, so silly. There's a lot of ones happening over here. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Those could all be shifted. So I'm going to get rid of them all. Apple tree. Oh man, thinking outside the box. 10, 2, 1. Okay. This could be, well, 2, nope, this has to be 6 because 2 and 6 would not fit. So it's got to be like this. Got him. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and this one's done. 2, 8, 2, 2, 2, and another 2, and then a 2. 1, 4, 1. 1, 1, 1, 1. 5, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4. I have no idea what we're looking at here. Okay, I was on a roll there for a minute. Does it look like a piano? I can't tell. It's George W. Bush. Banana Nananas. Apple Harp. V and I at the same time. Does it? Yeah. Hi, CJ. CJ, you would know because you are a piano. And hello. It's lovely to see you, my friend. Too many Nas. Never enough Nas. Is my personal opinion. It is... Oh, a flag? Yeah. I mean, I guess it kind of looked like a sideways piano. I need a waving emote desperately. Oh, like for your own channel? I also made this one for you. But I don't remember... Yeah. Because I know you use welcome for joining probably more than I do. There are a lot of these flags around, even for a gay bar.
I like them. They're so colorful. Do you think I could take one? It would look nice in your apartment.
Oh, so you're an interior decorator now. Well, you'll have to ask Fran. Maybe she'll let you take one of the small ones. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Well, there goes my no claims bonus. My name's Honor Miss Rowdy. I'm helping Detective Cross out with the investigations.
And I'm Scout.
Oh, I know who you are. I've been watching Murder Mystery since Casey got the job there. It's nice to have a celebrity in my little club. Actually, you're not the first, but you're the first that's not been on the down low, if you catch my drift.
Excuse me, but what's a down low?
Oh, right. Well, Scout, sometimes people who are gay or lesbian or whatever choose to hide it. And then they come to places like ours to kind of let the pressure off a little, but they try to be discreet about it.
I still cannot understand why humans pretend to be things they are not.
It's complicated. Sometimes it's just easier that way. Anyway, I'm Fantasia. It's a pleasure to meet you. If only it could have been under better circumstances. Yeah, why is there a dead man outside? So you're the proprietress of this club. Sure am, although in some ways it still feels strange to hear people say that. It's not been that long since I took it over, really, but that was one of just your average gigging about? Oh, like different gigs. Drag queen, and this was one of my regular jaunts. Fast forward a few years and I own the place. Life sure is strange, huh? This music does remind me of Ghost Trick. I was just thinking that. Can you think of any reason why anyone would want to damage your property? None specifically. We normally get on pretty well with everyone in the neighborhood, even if our customers can be a little rowdy when they leave. Of course, not everyone is quite as enlightened. It's sad, but acts of violence are committed against our community frequently. That'd be my first guess. If you don't mind me asking, why did it take you so long to get here after Casey called you? Well, I had to get ready, didn't I? It takes time, effort, and a ton of concealer to look this good at this time of day. Plus, I walked here, in heels. Would you normally be in drag this early in the day? No, drag hurts. I normally wouldn't come to the club till late afternoon. I tend to get at least a basic beat and look together before coming here. See, then I only have to top it up or do outfit changes during the night. This is a basic look? Honey, you don't even know. Casey looks terrible. He's clearly really worried about you. He's a sweet one, isn't he? You know, it's thanks to him that my makeup is so flawless. He taught me a lot. He mentioned you helped him out when he first got to LA. He was lost. I could tell the second I saw him. He just had this air of someone who should have filled the room with their presence, but they were holding back. At first I assumed he was a wannabe queen, but it wasn't that. He was anchorless. So I figured I'd help out, just like my drag mother helped me. I'm glad you did. I don't know where I'd be without Casey. Actually, scratch that. I do know where I'd be, still stuck in a toxic marriage. Well, that sounds like a story. If it isn't okay. Do you know of anything? We found a passport on the body. His name was Oliver Laurel. Oh, the poor thing. Yes, I know him. He'd been coming here regularly for the past few months. At first he was fairly quiet, blended into the background, but Oliver seemed troubled. I got the impression he was working a lot of things out. Some people start this journey with more baggage than others, if you catch my drift. Come on, Anna, hurry up. I need to talk to Fran. You're darn right you do, mister. Only way I can get you to visit anymore is by getting a hole smashed in the front of my club. Stop that guilt tripping right now and give me a hug. Ouch! What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I just slipped in my heels last week and totally stacked it. Used my arm to break the fall like an idiot. Doctor says it should heal pretty quickly, though. Detective Cross is Oh, wrong person. Detective Cross, is everything okay? An officer just returned from the victim's address. Apparently all of his belongings were just outside in black bags.
Let me scan them. I can see if there's anything important inside.
Well, so can our officers, but what the heck? This might be quicker. So they just brought the bags here? Is that what they just did? Okay, well, puzzle time. Sometimes I feel like the music is a little too hype. One. 10 space 3. We've got a margin of error of 1. Another nonogram hype? Yep. Music wants you to be really hyped for when you discover the not Apple evidence. True. Is this what being a detective is? Hype, hype. Hype, hype, hype. 21121. We need Apple emote. Maybe one day. Four's gotta be here. There's so many ones. Oh my word. I guess 7's gotta go here, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. 7. Okay, refresh safely. Ones are annoying. They are. But it's okay. We'll make it through. Okay. 2... Okay. More ones, but this column's done. Boop. Okay. Or spooter? Is it a spider? I found this spider at the crime scene. It was definitely the spider. Alright, we're shaping up. We're shaping up. 1 and 1. That's a book or of some sort, right? Diary. Got it. Oh, you called it as a book before I did. Good job. Rib cage? I hope it's not a rib cage. Welcome back, Coco. Yeah, I ranked up.
This diary could prove useful. Let me read it. Finished. Analyzing text. There are several mentions toward the end of a person he met here. Fran, does the name Roz mean anything to you?
What? Yes, it does. He's referring to one of our queens, Roz Mossis. Honor, are you here? Who is this? No, it can't be. That voice, it sounds scarily like... Mom? Don't move. She can't see you if you don't move. There you are. I want a word with you. Not this again. Mom, what are you doing here? What a way to talk to your mother. And after I came all the way down here, too. I didn't ask you to. No, but Detective Cross did. He said you were playing at being detective again, so I brought back up. You what? I was just thinking, how could today get to any worse? And then, as if my words had been heard by a malevolent god, here you are. Hello, Honor. Great! Just what I wanted. A family reunion. You just hear me out, Honor. He's worried about you. Stop being so defensive for once and listen to us. When are you going to get it into your head that this isn't any of your business? I can't talk to you while you're like this. I'm going to go wait at your apartment. Come see me when you're being a little more reasonable. Oh, Ryan, babe, that was your cue to leave, too. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Harder for you to poison Honor against me when I'm right here. That cologne could poison anyone at 50 yards, babe. No assistance needed. Will everyone just stop? I don't want to fight, Honor. I just want to talk to you. And if I talk to you, will you leave? I promise. Fine. KC, go back inside. I'm sure Fran could do with your support. What you doing here? I appreciate you giving me a chance. I'm not giving you a chance. I'm giving you 2 minutes. That's it. What do you want, Ryan? Just say whatever it is and go. Wanted to apologize to you for what happened at the Starshine Awards. What could you be apologizing for? Maybe for undermining me at every opportunity? Or could it be for getting Mom on my case, telling her I lost my job and that I'd investigated Blake's death? Or perhaps you mean for giving Dick Stanford a $50,000 bribe to make sure we didn't win anything and then lying to me about it? No worries, you're forgiven. I am? Of course you aren't, you piece of... Why did you do it, Ryan? Why did you want to just stick the knife in? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. I was still hurt. I wanted you to hurt too. It was stupid and it was vindictive and I'm sorry. Well, it worked. You got what you wanted. Congratulations, I guess? I was an idiot. I was only thinking about myself. I've heard it all before about how sorry you are. It isn't just this occasion, petty and spiteful as it is, it's that you tried to make me think that I was the one in the wrong for questioning you. But that was the moment I remembered, everything you put me through. Please, just give me another chance. Why are you suddenly everywhere I turn now? Believe it or not, the point of getting a divorce was to see less of you. It's just coincidence. I happened to be going to the Starshine Awards anyway. You know Blackstock Holdings invested in that film a while back. Coincidence, right. Definitely wasn't that you wanted to see the effect of your little bribe. Okay, that was part of it. And now here you are, again. Because your mom's worried about you. She asked me to come down and to try to talk some sense into you. And of course her little golden boy came rushing to help. So that's it? Great, you've said your piece, now go. No, that's not everything I wanted to say. Your mom's worried, Honor. She thinks you're in danger. That you'll end up the same way as... Don't. Don't even go there. I don't have to answer to you anymore, Ryan. What I do with my life now is none of your business. You're right, it isn't. But I don't like seeing you make a laughingstock of yourself. Excuse me? I didn't want to show you this, but if you're not going to listen to reason, what choice do I have? Show me what? What does this bro have? 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2. Three, space 2, space 1. Not ideal. 7, space 1. Still a 6. No, it could be anything. 1, space 1, 2, 3, space 1, 2, space 1, space 1. No. Oh my, why does this one seem so difficult? One space, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming the 4's, I mean, yeah, the 4's got to be above the X. So 7 and 1 could be above here. I just don't know. Oh, okay. 6. Oh, pardon me. Okay. One space, 1, 2, 3, 4, space 1. Okay. Whoops, I did that backwards. Boom. That's 4, 3. This is 5, so this could still be part of the 7, so holding off. Sorry, I'm talking to myself a lot. Trying to, like, rationalize some of this puzzle. Talking to myself is my favorite pastime. Your favorite? Like, if you had a choice, it's like play Nancy Drew or talk to yourself, you would pick talk to yourself? I mean, it's cool if that's your choice. It's just, I guess, a surprising one. 1, 1, 1. LOL. Just asking. I would talk to myself as I play indie. Oh, I see. Thank you for the clarification. This is the 2. This is the 1. So that's the 7. 1 and 1. Wait, no, that... Wait, no, wait. We're good. I can't be so hasty. Got it. What is this? Tabloid article. This, I see red and I automatically think blood. Okay, so what's this tabloid article say?
It appears to be an article about our investigation into Blake's death. The headline is Murder Misguided.
It's not exactly complimentary. Let me see that. Without writers to guide her, is Honor Miss Rai losing the plot? Freshly ejected from her role in Murder Miss Terry, Honor looks like she's having trouble separating fact from fiction. A source on the production told us that she's tried to investigate the murder of her showrunner, Blake Patterson, and got it horribly wrong. Her efforts led to a fan being wrongly accused of the murder and the real culprit escaping, who later committed suicide. Close friends are worried that without the show to anchor her, she's becoming convinced that she actually is a detective, a delusion that's caused more harm than good. This kind of press isn't going to help you find another role. People think you're having a breakdown. Do you really want that? They what? That's ridiculous. Why did you really show me this, Ryan? I know it wasn't just to make me feel bad. Sharp as always. Come and work at Blackstock Holdings, Honor. I know you're worried about earning enough to keep yourself afloat, but I can help. You're offering me a job. You don't even have to work with me. It can be in a different department, a different office. Heck, I'll open a new office in Cuba if that's what it takes, but I want to help. How reassuring. Well, if that's everything, you'll be on your way now, right? Honor, listen. You know what? Fine. I'll go. I need to clear my head after all this anyway. Honor, wait, just think about it.
Honor.
My head whirled with questions. Why was everyone interfering in my life all of a sudden? How was I suddenly fodder for gossip columnists? Leaving Ryan was supposed to get me back in control of my life, and now everyone was suddenly trying to tell me what to do. Uncertainty tumbled around in my head as I walked further and further away from the club, away from where I thought I wanted to be, until... I want to use my big hands. I noticed that his hands are very large. The studio? How did I end up here? Maybe my body's trying to tell me something. Oh god, what am I doing? I love that there's just a crumpled dead body on the ground behind them as they have their petty argument. I know! Like, nobody's gonna move the body. Detective Cross had been like, yeah, forensics already came and gone, and there's nothing that you can mess up. We just decided to leave the body there for an unspecified amount of time. Maybe this detective turn will make me lose all credibility. You could be a corpse right now. You're right. I'm very grateful I'm not. It feels like everyone is trying to push me away from this. Are they right? Should I stop being so stubborn?
I believe in you, Honor.
Scout, you followed me?
Yes, you seemed troubled.
It's hard to explain, Scout.
There is still much about humans that I don't understand. They are so different from things. Things are immutable. They have clear traits that I can observe. Cloth square, rigid pole, rainbow stripes. However, people are different. They have emotions, which they can hide or show in different ways. This is hard for me to discern. I can detect basic emotional patterns, but when we first met, I always struggled to understand you. I assumed my routines were faulty, but now I think this is because you were hiding your feelings. But ever since we've teamed up, ever since you started being a detective, they have started returning clear results. The margin of error is now negligible, and all the routines agree. You are happy.
You're right. I never meant for any of this to happen, but if I'm honest with myself, I've loved it.
I love investigating too, Honor.
But it's not just about how I feel. It's about my future. You saw what that paper said. I'm a laughingstock. They think I'm having a breakdown.
Didn't you tell Becky that it doesn't matter what other people think of you?
Huh. You don't miss a beat, do you?
I make sure to save important discoveries in my long-term memory. Honor, my creator didn't teach me much about feelings, but I do know that happiness is a good thing, a thing that people strive for. In other words, I want you to keep going, because I want you to be happy, Honor.
That's some pretty solid logic. It's almost like you're a robot or something. But you're right. I can't tell Becky she should believe in herself if I can't do the same. It doesn't matter what anyone else says. If it's making us happy, let's keep doing it.
Yes, this is the logical conclusion.
Come on, buddy. We got a murder to solve.
I don't detect Ryan anywhere in the vicinity.
Looks like you finally got the message. Well, time to continue the investigation, I guess.
Also, don't forget your mother's waiting for you at home.
Great. Detective, we need to talk about my mother. Guess I should explain. I'm gonna investigate first. Also, don't forget the body lying on the curb. If the investigate thing is lit up, I assume that means I can investigate things. Okay. The stairs. What are we finding on the stairs? 4 space 2 space 1 space 2. A blood splatter, probably. 1 space 1 2 3 4 space 1 2 3 space 1. Evil stairs. They're certainly very diabolical. 1 space 1 space 1 2 3 4 5 space 1. Nope, that doesn't really help. Probably an apple on the stairs. 1 2 3 space 1 space 1 space. Yeah, that can all fit right there. Oh my goodness. They keep giving me difficult ones. No. No. One space 1 2 3 4 space 1. 1 space 1 2 3 4. This has got to be a 2. Which means this is 5. This is part of the 5. Space 1 space 1 2 space 1 2. 1 space 1 space 1 2 space 1 2. So if this is part of the 5 and I have to fit 2 1s before it, it's got to be like this, right? Yeah, it's got to be. This is part of the 2 and this is part of a 2. Wow, this one is kind of difficult. I don't want to use hints though because it'll lower my score. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. You know where we're getting? Somewhere. Wow, I got a Duolingo notification. CJ completed the March challenge. Send congrats for earning this badge. Congrats! Got him. You got a notification for it? You literally found out before me? I did. It just buzzed me. Well, hey, CJ, did you know you finished the March challenge? Congratulations for doing so. I just finished a lesson and switched back to your stream tab while the ad was still playing, so I didn't see that. Okay, I don't even know what this is. Cigarette. Broken bottle. Just kidding. I got all these points, and I'm still detective rank E.
These fragments of glass do not appear to be from the window. Their curvature suggests they were originally from a rounded object.
Maybe a bottle? It's kind of sticky. Are there any pieces with the label on?
Yes, here. It's Sambuca.
Ah, so that's where that aniseed smell's coming from. What is Sambuca? I don't even know what that means. Is that like a drink? And like made from anise? Detective rank Gavin Scudson Twitch. Well, come on then, get it over with. Why did you have to call my mom? She made me promise I would if I saw you back on a crime scene again. She's a very persuasive woman. I knew this was too good to be true. The difference is I didn't particularly want to this time. I'm done trying to persuade you to leave this alone. I don't like it, but I know when I'm fighting a losing battle. Unfortunately, she doesn't. So what? Are you gonna call her every time I get within 50 yards of you? That's gonna get real old real quick. Trust me, I have no desire to get involved in a family dispute. I just felt like I owed your mom a favor, but it's done now. Let's just move on. Huh? Why would you owe mom a favor? I said let's move on. So what's our next move? Taking another look out here, see if there's anything we missed. We were looking into Oliver's diary before your mom turned up. Why don't you go ask Miss Fran about it? Detective Cross, you seem to be having real trouble with Fran's name. Got something against drag queens? Don't be ridiculous. What do I care what clothes someone wears? I'm just new to all this. What do I call her? Is it okay to say her? What about if she's not in a dress?
My creator also failed to tell me much about drag queens.
Who remembers that legendary stream E did with the Gavin, a special day? I didn't see it. I think I missed it. I'm no expert, but I think it's pretty simple. Call them what they ask you to call them. So in this case, Fran, and while she's dressed like that, use she. If she's dressed in men's clothes, it's probably safe to call him Ed and use he, although I guess it could differ from person to person. I'm shedding hair like a dog. Okay, I think I got it. Things never used to be this complicated. What have I shown him? I think I showed him everything up to the wheel. I don't understand why they need a parade. You surprise me, Detective. You must be confronted with a lot of the dark side of humanity as part of your job, right? More than I'd like. Don't you think people coming together to celebrate love is something worth doing? I wonder what Gavin's up to these days? I have no idea. I guess we could ask E. Seems like Roz and the victim had some kind of bust up. Then we need to get her here quick. See if Fran's got any way of contacting her. What's that?
This glass was mixed in amongst the other glass from the window.
We think it was a bottle of Sambuca. Huh, can't say I've ever had it myself. Me neither. Okay. 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 I thought we unlocked my apartment. What about Grandmama Krista? How's she doing? Oh, you know her, always falling into some kind of ridiculous anecdote. I can say words. I hope he has usernames like Elijah's cousin's Insta. Oh, that'd be so cute. I'd swear they were all lies if I hadn't been there for some of them. I'm supposed to be going to New York to see her tomorrow, but what with all this? You're not canceling that trip. You go. I'll sort all this out. Are you sure? I'll get as much sorted today as I can. Oh, you're a dear. I know, but she's family, and who knows how long you've got left with her. Best to enjoy these moments while you can. Let's find out! Don't let her hear you say that. You know she's been keeping a brick in her bag ever since Stonewall. I wasn't talking about her. No, okay. Ah, the Wanderer returns. Sorry, just needed to get away for a bit. I'm not surprised you needed to reload. Babe, you gave him both barrels. I was so proud. You were listening? Yeah, of course I was listening. Until he thought you were coming back in here, at which point he jumped away from the door like a startled cat. It was just your crazy ex, though. I've really put him in his place, but I didn't want Fran to have to deal with 2 dead bodies today. Such a thoughtful boy. Anyway, dear, he left something for you. It's over there. It's over where?
Scan, scan, scan.
Oh, over here? We keep doing a lot of gate puzzles. Oh, the username doesn't exist. Unfortunate indeed. You could almost say it's a series of unfortunate events. That wasn't a funny joke, I'm sorry. Thank you for clapping, Coley. Whoops. Okay. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Four, 2. Okay. My brain is so tired. I feel like I could fall asleep and it's only 8. I feel like that most nights, so I feel you. Sometimes it's like you're not like physically tired, but it's just like your brain feels so full and like you can't sort out like even just like simple logic sometimes. That's how I get at least. And it just feels like a struggle to like do anything that requires any sort of brain work at all. 3, 4, 6. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. I don't know. Coat. It's a coat. I can't tell what all of these things are. I finished my watermelon LaCroix, so now I'm going to finish my strawberry watermelon Polar. Not a sponsor, but let's talk. Let's talk. I know, it didn't look like a coat at all.
Honor, I think this coat might be worth looking at.
It's a pretty odd size and gross, it's really sticky.
Perhaps you should smell it to see if it can be identified.
Is this really what my life has come to? Sniffing sticky things on crime scenes? We should, in fact, talk about it. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's aniseed.
It must be Sambuca from that bottle we found outside.
Anything else? I assume that's not the thing that Ryan left for me. He wouldn't leave me a sticky coat, would he? Okay. Woo! These puzzles I feel like get bigger and bigger. It would be heckin' weird if you did leave that. 1, 2, space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I think we can start here. At least this one looks like one that'll be like nicely filled in. I feel like the ones that have like bigger chunks like this are easier than like the ones that are like all ones. 5, 6, 2. I got a junk email from Stream Elements about sponsor streaming, and I said if it's not PBW, I don't want to hear from you. Fair. Put the sponsors in their place. That's right. You tell them who's boss. It's you. In case you didn't know. Five. Whoops. Six, 1. Okay. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yeah, murder those numbers. I am happily doing the murder. Hi, Storm. How's it going? How are you doing? It's lovely to see you, my friend. Thank you for shouting out Storm. Yeah, I think Storm's been playing Legends Arceus. That's how I choose to pronounce it. The reason I have not been in your stream, Storm, is not because I don't like you, because I do. I think you're great, but it's because I don't want to see Legends until I get a chance to play it myself, which is I don't know when. So that's why I haven't been popping in, and I apologize. But I hope it's been great and that you're having a wonderful time with it, because, you know, I always want you to be having fun. How's your weekend going? 1, 2, 3, space, 1, 2. I am doing well, thank you. You're all good. I was doing the same thing until I got the chance to play it too, yeah. When someone starts a sentence with, it's not because I don't like you, that definitely means they don't like you. I mean, I didn't want to hurt Storm's feelings. He's just a little boy. He wouldn't understand. I hope I hope you know I'm teasing for real though. 3 goes in here. Pretty uneventful and cold. Yeah. Did you get any snow? Did you get any snow today? I heard some parts of Georgia got snow. He'd have to Google all those big words on his iPad. They don't make me tell my mama on you, she bites. That's true. Let's see. 1, 2, 2. So I guess 2 like these. Did you get any? Oh, I think I saw you say in Coley Stream Summer that you got snow earlier. Is that right? If so, that's so exciting. My sister got some snow. We got no snow, but it is supposed to be very cold tonight. And last weekend, I packed away all of my winter clothes because we had been in the high 60s, low 70s. And then tonight we're supposed to get down to like 26 or something like that. And I'm like, cool. I don't really have any of my winter clothes. Not in my neck of the woods, but it certainly feels like it. Gotcha. Okay, that goes like this. Whoops. We got a little snow. It was like 33 degrees with random snow floating around. I mean, that's still pretty fun. Nothing to like play in, I guess, at that point, right? We have snow. Don't you like have snow like 9 months of the year though, Coley? That might be a slight exaggeration to say 9 months of the year. But I feel like you probably get snow a lot. It feels like it, yeah. We get snow so rarely that I do get excited when we get snow down here. I didn't get any today, but, you know. Can you also give me a quick summary of what this game is for my tiny little incomprehensive brain? Yes, so this is a visual novel. The composer for this game is the same composer that does all the music for the Ace Attorney series, so that's why the music is kind of reminiscent of that. It's a visual novel. We play an actress, a TV actress in LA named Honor, who found our little friend here, Scout, who woke up, Scout woke up in a not graveyard. What am I trying to say? Like a trash yard, a dump. And we ran into them, and Scout has been helping us solve murders, which we have stumbled across in the game, and we uncover evidence by using Scout to do these nonogram puzzles, to uncover that evidence. So like solving a nonogram puzzle gives us a new piece of evidence that we use to help in our investigations. Trash dump. Yeah, I couldn't remember the term. Like, when I was in New York, the only months that I've never seen snow were June, July, and August. So that is 9 months. Amazing. That is too much snow. Yeah, junkyard. I don't mind, like, you know, snow or even like rain and stuff. I feel like weather like that has like a shelf life, and after so much of it, I'm like, okay, I'm ready for something else. Got him. That's oh, it's a laptop. Yeah, the music is going pretty hard. Man, I have so much score, and apparently I'm still just an E-detective. I'm very happy down by the Gulf of Mexico. Yeah, I feel that.
Oh, it's a portable computer.
There's a note attached. Oh, and this game takes place in the 90s. That's a gray dead finger with blue nail polish. That's what it looks like. For the new job, I spoke to your mom. She's on board. Give it some thought. Ryan. Using money to solve things as usual. No thanks. Chuck it in the trash. Don't throw a laptop away in the trash. This is the 90s. Those were rare commodities.
I see. Unwanted electronics are to be disposed of. Like me.
Scout, that is not what I meant. Let's keep it. Hey, maybe you could use some of the parts yourself or something.
An upgrade would be nice. Perhaps I could upgrade my CPU. Ooh, or maybe replace my screen with a color TFT panel, or...
Oh, that was a close one. Poor guy. What can I get you, dear? Oh, right, I went into bartender mode for a second there. That's how Nancy is the spawn of Carson. Oh, because being a detective is like golf. When we were talking earlier, you mentioned something about Roz, the one mentioned in Oliver's diary. Oh, right. Yes, right. Well, I was hoping not to bring her into this, but Rosmosis is one of our regular performers here. She runs a couple of nights a week. She and Oliver, they knew each other. How did Roz and Oliver know each other? Like I said, Roz runs quite a few nights here, and Oliver was a regular.
One of the last entries in Oliver's diary read, "She doesn't understand me. Despite everything she hid from me, I'm the one that ended up in the cold."
Well, they always seem to get on fine. I'd often see Oliver talking to her at the end of the night. But then a few nights ago, they had a huge argument. Things turned nasty, and Roz threw Oliver out, made me ban him from the premises. Every night since then, Oliver's been outside completely bladdered, as Casey might say. It means he was drunk. Very drunk. He begged to be let in, but what's the use of barring someone if you reverse it immediately? So he just stayed out there shouting and screaming at everyone. It wasn't great for business, but like I said, he was a troubled soul.
Had he been sleeping out there too?
I don't think so. He's certainly never been around in the daytime. Why do you ask? His belongings were in bags outside his apartment, so it looks like he'd been evicted from his residence. Might also explain why he was in front of the club this morning. Was he outside when you left the club last night? Not that I saw, but I lock everything from inside and then leave from the back door, so I wouldn't have seen him if he was there. Do you know where Roz is right now? On her way here. That detective of yours asked me to bring her, but turns out she was on her way here anyway. How interesting. Any ETA? Roz comes when she comes. She's kind of a free spirit. I think I showed her up to the wheel. The float must have been for the parade. Yes, I assume so.
Grandma, please take one of the little flags. They're so colorful.
Sure thing. I probably went a little overboard anyway.
Thank you so much. I promise to take good care of it.
We found some smashed glass outside. If it's smashed glass you're looking for, I got a load on the inside too, just behind you.
No, its curvature suggests it was part of a bottle. We're thinking it might be Sambuca.
Sambuca? We don't get many people drinking that here. Although come to think of it, it was Ollie's drink of choice. So it could have belonged to him? He's been out there most nights this week, and he seemed pretty drunk, so it's definitely possible. We usually clean the outside area just before we open up, and there wasn't any glass yesterday, so it must have been from last night. Interesting. Fran, is this coat yours? No, I think that's... What do you think you're doing with my coat, huh? No, I was just... Haha, cool you jets. I was only pulling your leg. Well, I'll be. Sure did a number on the front, didn't they? You all okay, Fran? I'm fine. I felt a little shaken. When I find out who did this, I'll make them wish they never left their mama's pouch. Pouch? Okay. Oh, Honor, this is Rosmosis, the queen we were talking about.
I knew it. My ears were burning. Well, pleasure to meet you. Say, you look awful familiar.
Well, I got it. I saw you in Celeb Life, right? I haven't missed an issue for 10 years. Probably. I don't pay much attention to that stuff.
Didn't you say that Celeb Life was garbage for people that don't have lives themselves?
Scout!
What did that little rust bucket say to me?
Aha, anyway, can I have a quick word? Was I finished talking to Fran? I don't think so. This is what Ryan left for me. Ah, so he's one of those men who apologizes with fancy gifts. Something like that. It doesn't work on me anymore, though. Good for you, girl. It's important to know your worth. But if you're not going to be hitting that, I don't suppose you'd give me his number. What? I've got bills to pay too, you know. No, you skis. He's gross. Well, now what can I do you for? I was like, why am I not understanding how these words are laid out here? You work here, right? Couple of nights a week, yeah. Some nights I perform, some nights I host, but either way it's full-on Rosmosis. Ha, full-on is apt. You mean the look? Yeah, that's the point. One of our regulars once described my look as like a punch in the face personified. Want to become famous? I sure do! But I don't have the monies to buy followers, primes, and viewers. But so gosh dang it, I guess I'm just stuck. And he was one of the few I hadn't actually punched.
Honor, she scares me.
How do you know the victim? What? Who's the victim?
His name was Oliver Laurel.
What? No! I hear you had a disagreement with him a few days ago? It sure was a mess, yeah. Can't get it because my Twitch is so broken on my phone. It's okay. I got it. Boop. Got it. To be honest, I don't really know how it happened, but what was it about? Ollie he was working a lot of stuff out, you know? A lot of people here are in the beginning at least. I know, there it goes, Puffy. I've banded into the abyss. He came from a very strict background. Christian, Catholic, something beginning with a C. Had a lot of repressed shame, so probably Catholic. His parents kicked him out, and then, well, he came here. I think he was looking for his tribe. Oh, no, it's fine, Summer. Don't worry about it. How'd you end up in an argument? Well, he told me he liked drag queens. He thought he was gay, but there was something about drag queens tickled his pickle, I guess. It happens more than you think. Then a few days back, he told me he liked me. Liked me. I was flattered, of course, but, well, I had to tell him I'm not a dude, and that's when things went south. Wait, you're a woman? Anyway, that made poor Ollie even more confused. I took it the wrong way and thought he was turning me down, which made me see red, and I hit him. Fran thought he'd hit me, so she barred him. We have a very strict policy about any kind of violence or threatening behavior here. Well, from the customers, at least. I was gonna get him unbarred when it had all calmed down, but I didn't get a chance. I hope you don't mind, but I'd just like to make sure I have this totally straight. You're a drag queen, but you're a woman? Sure am. I'm what some call a bio queen, which just means I came out my mama's hidey hole. Oh my gosh. How'd you end up doing this? Some of the terminology, I'm like, okay. I came to LA expecting to find my fortune in Hollywood. Of course, I was wet behind the ears then, thought there'd actually be parts for someone that looks like me, didn't I? When the truth sunk in, I figured I'd get into comedy. That morphed into performance, which became what you see. For a while, my Twitch chat on my phone freezes, so anytime I so much as think about looking at another window, that Twitch chat on my phone, like if I'm like at work watching a stream, there's times where like the chat is working just fine, and then all of a sudden it's like the chat just stops moving for me, and they have like the chat on the screen. I see the chat on their screen moving, but I like don't see it moving at all. Mobile is a disaster. It's absolutely atrocious. Do you get much work? Most of the gay clubs won't hire me because I'm not a guy. Some super hyper femininity is just for the boys. Who would have thought, huh? Fran's been good to me though. She knew I could entertain a crowd, and that was all she cared about. Could you tell me about your whereabouts last night? Sure, I was working here till about 11:30, and then I went straight home. Did you see Oliver on your way out? Huh? No, can't say I did. Only Fran mentioned he was outside the club most nights recently, and obviously he was there when he... Oh, yeah, I saw him out there a couple times this week. But he wasn't always there, you know? He'd come and go, but yeah, he wasn't there when I left last night. Okay. Can I not show her anything? We found this broken glass outside. Oh, probably from a beer bottle or something, right? People are always dropping stuff out there, haha. Smells like Sambuca to me. What are you, some kind of dog? I'm not sure what all this is about. I didn't even see Oliver last night. You might want to reconsider that statement. Why is that, darling? Because I think you did see him. Oh, yeah? What makes you think that? We found this bottle smashed outside near the crash site. It's pretty clear that it's a bottle of Sambuca. And? Well, we know that that was Ollie's favorite drink. We also know that this coat is yours, and it's covered in Sambuca. What are you trying to insinuate, huh? Why don't you come out and say it? Come on, Roz. No good can come from hiding the truth. Okay, fine. So maybe I did see Ollie last night. When I was leaving, he was out there. He came at me yelling about how he'd lost everything, his home and now his friends, and that's when he spilled the Sambuca on me. And I saw red and, well, I may have swung my bag at him once or twice or... Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Because it makes me look bad, and it's totally unrelated to that crash. Besides, you ain't even a police officer. No, she's not, but I am. What? I want to talk to you, get a proper statement, and we'll do it at the station. Given that you've lied to us already, I don't trust you not to tamper with evidence. But I... Good work with that inconsistency, Honor.
I help too.
Listen, while I'm handling this, there's something else I want you to take a look at. Please don't tell me this is more busy work. A puzzle. 6 space 4 space 1. Probably, I might, after I solve this puzzle, I might call it, because it's been almost 2 hours. And it's like 8:30 for me. I keep biting the inside of my mouth, which is very annoying and painful. But somehow I bit here, up here in my cheek. I don't even know how it happened, but it's hurting me. Wish we could dismiss the time change. Yeah, tonight's gonna be rough. My weather app's notified me about a freeze warning a dozen times and I keep dismissing it. Hey, did you know? It's cold outside. Yeah, tonight's daylight savings, don't forget. This is how I found out about that. No! Rip, I know. Just be prepared, friends. 2, 7, 8, 9. Whoops. X. Three space 2 space 2. Can we do another backwards one instead? Oh, where we gain an hour? I know. Because I'm gonna be tired all week. That's what's gonna happen. Yes, always backwards. Yes, we should just always roll the clock back and never forward. Because that definitely will not make things really strange. Well, we could just do away with daylight savings time like Arizona did. I mean, they seem to be doing just fine. We absolutely need to do away with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. Our state considered it. Four, 5, 6. Whoops. Oh, it would be filled in anyway. Maybe one day it would happen. Maybe one day. I need to pay attention to which button I'm clicking, because I think that's what gets me in trouble sometimes. Okay. Okay. What do we got? Awards photo. Okay. Alright, next opportunity. Ooh, yeah, I ranked up. Detective rank D. For delightful. So yeah, when I can save. Wait, what? How on earth do you have this? You recognize it? This is a photo of the Miss Terry cast and crew at the Starshine Awards the year we won Best New Show, but
It looks like Blake's face has been circled.
excuse me. We found it in Frank Pritchell's, Tully's apartment. I'm convinced there was more to his death, so I've been investigating on the side. But that doesn't make any sense. KC took this photo. He used my camera. And when I got it developed, I gave it to Mom. That's the only copy.
So if Sharon had it, how did it end up in Frank's apartment?
Guess the best place to get that answer is straight from the horse's mouth. Don't tell her I called her that, okay?
A new mystery! Let's head back to your apartment!
We could always just move somewhere else and never go back. How attached are you to that apartment anyway? Fine. Let's go see Mom. Okay. Aha! Save. Boop. Boop. Okay. We did it. Awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out tonight while I did some more number murders. Killed them. Got them. You're welcome for the stream. I did it. I'm really enjoying this game. I really enjoy the nonograms and the visual novel style of like inserting them is pretty cool. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the night. I might try to stream tomorrow. We'll see. There's some other side things I want to work on too. And trying to prepare for a secret project coming up. Not related to Twitch, but I will tell you guys about when the time comes. So I'm trying to do some prep work for that. So I might spend some of my time tomorrow doing that. But if I get a chance to stream tomorrow, then I'll stream tomorrow. And probably will start something new if I stream tomorrow, because I like to have 3 projects going on at a time, and right now I only have this and my Nuzlocke, so we might start something new tomorrow. So just, you know, stay posted, stay close, and if I don't see you tomorrow, then I'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. As always, much love, and I'll see y'all again soon. Bye!